Hi everybody, it's me, Lindsay. Just letting you guys know what's going on. Not much I could say. Though, I've been I'm still trying to fight this, kind of way my sleeping habits. And it's kind of ridiculous. But the one thing that happened was what my mother told me before, even though, because I was so wide awake until she left. Because that's when nearly went out. But she told me that I need to, in order to get me to sleep more, I need to take NyQuil. And I'm like, wait, why do you want me to take a medicine? Actually, to be honest with you, I am very angry taking medication to help supposed to not put that's supposed to help me to get to my sleep. It's kind of ridiculous in a way, but you know, I don't know why. When I was younger and I had a hard time sleeping, she actually tried to trick me drinking something, and it was actually some kind of thing she snuck in. I don't know, some kind of, well, it was supposed to be some kind of sleeping thing. Sleeping medication. She said she got it from somebody. I was like, no, and that's why I've been against it ever since. And now she tells me I should take NyQuil. I'm like, NyQuil? That's for like you need to take medication when you're sick. Well, I don't know why, but she's really trying to get me agitated. I don't think that's the reason why I need it. I think the reason why I'm having a hard time sleeping is because my bed needs to be made, which apparently she's not really helping me out for that part. So I'm kind of mad at that. Yeah, if you guys don't know, that was a truck going back. So anyway, so if you guys were wondering if I'm gonna be doing any gameplays today, probably I will, probably I won't. I really wanted to check out this show that I had seen on Twitter called American Gods, and so I started to watch it, but it's really so much. It's mostly of violence, but there's also some funny stuff. Anyway, no, there goes my lighting, my natural light. uh, you need to. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna hit stop because you know what? I'm just gonna get up. And just do that. That, my friends, is turning on the light. Even though I had light going, but the cloud's gone on it, so I don't know if that means it's about to. I think the clouds are just going in, or probably it's gonna rain. So anyway, so what was I talking about? Right, my sleeping habits and why I'm not one to take anything that would help me. Well, the fact is, I think some of the key factors of why I couldn't sleep much, and even though I really wanted to wake up in the morning, is because my mattress is not made, my bed's not made, because I am under so much stress. And now the light comes back on. Now the sun's lights. Jeez. So anyway, so because of that and some other things, I don't know. The other things is probably because I haven't been walking a lot, and maybe that would help. Or even shower too. I think I should. I don't want to really smell much. I don't smell really bad. It's just, it's a way to keep yourself clean. But like I said, if I'm doing any gaming today, probably I will, probably I won't. I just don't know yet. Um, let's see. I'm gonna try to watch I'm gonna try to watch WWE NXT tonight. Oh yeah, I was also. I forgot. I was talking about a show that that I saw that I've been seeing tweets about. Yeah, there's a show I said it was called American Gods, and it's a ridiculous kind of show. It's because it is mature for a mature audience. There's a lot of blood, uh, but there's comedy stuff and everything. But the story about American Gods is really kind of a far-fetched story because besides that, the main character is a guy called Shadow Moon, but the man who hires him after his heartbreak knows much about him. They call him Mr. Wednesday, but in fact, according to what I read online, he is considered to be the Norse god known as Odin. And I find it very weird. And the reason why I say I find it very weird is because because as you guys know, Odin is considered to be a Norse god. And even though I guess the person who created the book is probably retaliating because of how badly Odin's probably been portrayed as a character from a comic book series. You guys know Thor, Marvel, and I think probably that's the reason. I'm not sure, or maybe. I wish that would be very weird if it was. So anyway, yeah. So this is actually so the reason why he's been hired to be protecting this Norse god is because of a battle between good versus a battle of good about not let's say good versus evil, but it's not. It's a battle of old versus new. You know, the old gods versus the new gods. It's because of how I guess today's society sees it. And I think to put this in a way, just don't get mad at me, okay, and don't dislike this video, but in my opinion, it sounds like to me like this is like how the situation is going on with all the craziness of what is going on within YouTube. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I mean I think that's how the American Gods series is gonna be portrayed. I was reading right now the information from because it's based. I think it's really based on a book written by an English author. And when I mean English, that means they're from England. But I find it's so weird that it aired. I find it so weird that considering that this series is I'm gonna try to watch more if I can, but I don't know. It's like really. I just really want to see what this is all about, and I mean and the reason why I'm saying this is because I have stars. Okay, my mother had got the X1 and from Comcast, so we got stars. So I know some of the shows that I've been hearing through from Twitter, I can't watch because my mother won't let me as much. But then again, she's not home. But yeah, checking out this show is like really crazy. But yeah, but. So anyway, I don't know, but so anyway, I'm letting you guys know. Yes, I am definitely watching NXT tonight. I just really wanted to see how this goes because even though I really want to see Chris, but but I'm going to try to tweet. I mean, and the reason why is because my birthday's this Saturday. And I don't know what's going on but with Chris, besides that I nearly got so angry the last last few months or so, and despite, I know some of you guys are worried, aren't you a little distracted? Yeah, I'm sort of distracted because I'm watching other YouTubers or trying to, get funding for my Amazon gift card balance. But, I mean, lately I've been really kind of nearly harsh at him, at Chris. And I think this is something to have to do with the fact is that how mad I got at him, because he should have been him signing back to WWE, I think, since I got very upset about that nearly got me questioning myself at the same time, questioning about Chris. It's like, is it worth it for me to watch him? Even though I have to pay $9.99 through my PayPal account, and I'm gonna have to continue on trying to earn it so I can keep going, or is it worth it for Chris to be in WWE again, yet he knows that he won't get something like a title run? But I really do want to see that happening. And even though I'm kind of mad that Drew Gallery is already back there, and I find it so weird that he gets to return because of, I don't know, it's just very weird that this happened. I mean, first Chris, now Drew Galloway. I'm like, why? Is there something going on that I don't know? Sorry, Shredder. Sorry, it's the Arizona iced tea I'm drinking. My mother had bought. And especially speaking about iced tea and stuff, I told my mother, I said, I think we need to, I said the most ridiculous thing to her, I think yesterday, saying, I think we need to stop drinking Arizona and try to drink more like Bai. But she did brought up a really good point. She says that she wished she would, but the Bai is like totally expensive. And she is right. I mean, getting a bottle or two, it would cost like, and they're like, you guys seen that from my videos. It's kind of big. And not much big, but she's got these big, huge bottles that we can drink for. And they're actually almost about less than $4. But sometimes sometimes it goes on sale. But, it's how it is. But, I don't know why, but, she does brought up a good point, and I do agree, and even though I didn't grab one today because I just really was hungry for some reason. But, yeah. Anyway, what else I could tell you guys about? Oh yeah, I did got acrylic. I know if you guys follow me on Twitter, yeah, I was tweeting like crazy when I was watching, and when I was really, because I was definitely on fire, was watching when I was watching NCIS New Orleans. But the weirdest part is, I was watching NCIS, but it was in my brother's bedroom. By the time I was getting into watching Bull, I had to switch to my bedroom because I thought my mother wanted that, but apparently she was back downstairs, so. So, sorry. And also, I had to switch from devices as well, from my phone that needs to be charged to the laptop, which is already charged as much as can. But yeah, it was kind of crazy that, I don't know, I guess there was the huge rush, and I mean a huge rush of going on. But I guess next week I'm looking forward to all the shows that I had said so far, especially Scorpion. It's in a two-part episode. it's two parts episodes. The first one probably takes place next week, and then the following week. I mean, I guess I guess it was the episode everybody was waiting. Though I was kind of mad because I really wanted to watch the whole entire, episodes. But it's just that my mother is so kind of weird. I mean, of course, because we were watching The Voice, and then she won't change the channel because I think that she really wants to see this show called Taken, which is based on the movie series is that well, not movie series, movie trilogy that Liam Neeson done. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm like, I'd rather be watching Scorpion. Than some weird, than some weirdness of a television show that is supposed to be based on the movies. And you know how and you know how things went, bad as can be. But anyway, so yeah. So but like I said, I'm really looking forward to see how things go in a way. And anyway, there's some other shows that I I would definitely want to see more often. Probably will be. I mean, I think I'm starting to look like there are shows on CBS that I really like a lot, like MacGyver, the revival, because I know my mother always talked about out it, and much in at least in the past, as because of I guess because the actor, even though the reason why I say I like the revival version because of I guess Lucas Till who plays MacGyver in the revival. But when she told me about this, she always told me it's because of the original series, which is starring Richard Dean Anderson. I was like, yeah, Mom, I know who you're talking about. I mean, because after all, he ended up doing the actually. Yeah, because of the series called Stargate SG-1, and actually I know there was a movie version, but the television series was really bad. Was at its best because of Richard Dean Anderson, and but I heard about MacGyver, but I really liked the revival of it. I know there's some other shows, old shows to classically reference about Quantum Leap. If you guys don't know what Quantum Leap is, it's a ridiculous. I think I've seen some of it. Probably if it'd be on that a channel that we got at even though if it's HD. But I know it's like if you're looking at the regular channels, it would be under channel 2. But I know there was reference about this and jokes and stuff. But if you guys don't know what Quantum Leap is, it's a ridiculous show. It's about some guy who time travels and he portrays into different people. And the reason why I'm saying this in a reference because of the star, who's actually is also the star of NCIS New Orleans, Scott Bakula. And yeah, and he was different when he was young. Even though I'm just surprised I'm saying this because I'm just a kid and one who's been born in the mid 1980s, who's grown up throughout the 90s and the 2000s, and you're telling you this kind of crazy stuff. I mean, but I mean, not just Quantum Leap, Scott Bakula had done. He also had done Star Trek as well. The what was it? I think it would be the what I think his hit and the series that he got involved, I think something had to do that would portray far back as I guess the show that he did was basically right before, I guess, would be the original Star Trek that stars William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy. Can't blame me, okay? But yeah, I know this is the most ridiculous blog I ever talk about stuff. But I mean, but here we are. But here we are today, and watching NCIS New Orleans last night was, oh wow, it's much crazier than watching NCIS and Bull. But I mean, Bull on the other hand was just talking about. I thought it was about mental illness. It turns out to be more than mental illness. It was about hypnosis and brainwash, killing. Guy was about to go to jail, but he didn't really mean it. Oh yeah, and that sensory tank. Jeez. I don't believe, if you guys don't believe me, I did a review of it last night, even though I had to set it up for today, though I forgot to add in the links, which I forgot to do. Silly me. But I'll do this once this video is up. So what else should I talk about? Yeah, I guess that's not much I could say about for what's going on today. Besides how I'm really kind of concerned about for Saturday. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to tweet at me, and you get anybody else if you want to, but I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing Chris tweet at me. But I don't know if that will happen since he's in WNXT. But anyway, guys, this is where I ended up right now. Because I got this video uploaded that's probably scheduled out. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.